Yo, 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 everybody, my name is Jay, Austin is Justin, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I made a video on this game like, I wanna say over half a year ago. Maybe. I don't know, it was a long time ago. So, I'm back now to play this game, to not really finish the game, but try out the other, I guess the other, routes. There you go. They're the routes. So let's begin the game. Loading screens. Oh, the end is never the end. Loading screens. Loading screens never end. Forgot to set the timer. Oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Should we watch this again?
Stanley
We saw it once
company in
before.
a big-
Okay. Anyways. And now we're doing the game. Work for a company name. Okay, cool. Yay. Alright, so let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
Click
to go
more
to the
buttons.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So far I don't remember a lot of what happened that I did last time. So I had to go back to the video and look at what I did. If I'm not mistaken. I went to the left last time, so
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, I would love to admire the lounge. Were they having an intervention over here? It looks like they're having an intervention. Okay, Bob, you've done a lot of drugs. No, I'm sorry. But Bill, you don't have to be so rude on him. But Joe, Bob does a lot of drugs. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see. Whoa, this is fancy.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I love Chicken Island. It is 11:20.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is worth it. Like, you look at this, man. There's like a fire alarm there. There's some.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
That's rude. Holy crap, man. You know, I'm out of here. Fine. Forget
But at last,
the
he
lounge.
had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Should I? Nah. I'm not going to do that. Let's see.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You know what? Dude, I don't care what you think. Alright. Nope. Okay. Whoa. This looks good. No, that's... Shh. I don't know if you heard that, but that's mine. Oops. There's a door down there. I don't have a card. This is like... Why are there cups everywhere? Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of $1,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Wait a minute.
not.
Wait a minute.
I realize that investing your trust in
Wait a
someone
minute.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yep.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
What if I don't want to? What if I want to do me? I'm an independent woman. My man has 2 jobs. 2B3? 2B3. Haha, get it? Do not stand on this side of the fence. Oh well.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Should I listen to him? I think I will listen to him.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yep.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Yep.
The problem is all these choices. The two
Nope.
of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I just
Whoa.
wanted to stop.
Time out.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
That's not creepy. Into the mystical black door of darkness.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
It's dark. Can't see anything except for glowing. What are this? Is this the Matrix?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix. I want to stay here forever. This place is amazing. Whoa. I feel like I'm on an acid trip right now. Which I don't know what that means. See what I tell you? Acid trips. Whoa. Just looks amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go down here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Going back. To the beautifulness.
Right. Where were we?
Looking at the beautifulness. Okay, this is just, okay. Back to the spooky. Okay, goodbye.
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Well, I'm not gonna die because I'm like superhuman. You know, I can be your Superman.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Wait a minute. I don't want to commit suicide. YOLO.
No!
Ow.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
What if I go?
Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, I'm stop moving. What happens? I feel like it's gonna like take me over or whatever. I might be possessed by like a demon. Go away from me.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
You know what, Mr. Narrator guy?
No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I believe you. I just don't want to stay in that room anymore. I feel like I'm on acid, and I'm gonna do this. YOLO.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I will. I'm gonna go to the room, come back.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Nope, nothing. Nothing changed. When I push the E button or click.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, I can't. I went back, came back over here, went back, and came back over here. I don't want to see what happens.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
His acting skills are on point.
You wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Loading screen! It's my favorite part of the game. Not really. Ah. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Totally did. Gonna go this way.
Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No one cares.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep, I love these blue chairs. Look at these chairs.
Wow.
Oh, it's a majestic.
Yes,
Majesticness away.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, didn't. Gonna go this way.
Stanley was so
And
bad
this
at following
way.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're really mean right now.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What am I
I'm
fight?
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
YOLO.
I realize it, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Away!
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
You make me paranoid. Ah, someone's put the cafe. But you make me very paranoid. And I don't like it.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Nope.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Not really.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
B4.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Am I Stan from like
I
the Eminem
realize
song?
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
What's all
someone
about
you've
me?
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I'm independent.
Not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Her.
She's been waiting.
Who is her? I don't have a girlfriend, do I? Oh, another back door of death! Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Am I in heaven? Hello? Hey, it's my number!
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Whoa.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
3.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
E.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Oh, microwave.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
She's
And
pretty
each
hot.
day that he returned to work
Okay.
was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
P.
And so he began to
Reap.
fantasize about his own job.
R3EP.
First, he imagined that
Reap.
one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
E.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
4.
As he wandered through the
Ew.
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
I saw that.
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
There's a yellow line.
Such a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you, wife.
But there is no answer.
Oh.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
I hate Mondays. Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he
Nope.
can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Doing it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Oh,
How can I get him to
back
see
in my
what I
office.
see? How can I make him look at himself?
7.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
What? 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 Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it here. That was fun. So this is, I love this game. It has my number in it and everything. So
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided
I'm
that
in the middle of talking.
a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Jay, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Stanley Parable, because I'm of course gonna play this game again. But I'll see you next time. Peace.